Hi guys, and welcome to the YouTube channel. I am Jana, and today I'm doing a little book haul. There's another book haul, or maybe even two, coming up pretty soon because my boyfriend surprised me by ordering about 11 books, maybe even more, I don't know, but probably about 10 books, something like that. Just randomly surprised me. I myself have ordered a few books, so those are also on the way. And I now got this to show you guys. I think I'm going to start with Bookhaul Dominicana, which is a store in Holland. I'm from Belgium, but Holland is like 30-minute drive, 40-minute drive. So normally we go to Maastricht to the big bookstore, but they opened a new one in Heerlen. So we were like really excited. Well, I was really excited to visit that store because I love the one in Maastricht. So when I went to the one in Heerlen, I was actually really disappointed. Sorry guys, really disappointed. The English section was really bad. I picked up two. And actually one of them I wasn't even sure I was going to get, so basically I just told myself I cannot go home with only one book after driving for 30 minutes. And I know people in America are going to be like, girl, 30 minutes drive is nothing, but here in Belgium 30-minute drive is pretty far. So what I did like is that I got a little is it a sample or is it just a tiny story? No, I think this is a tiny story or something, because it also comes with a release of, or a preview of Bookhaul. So I got this tiny book from Tessa Bailey, Find Her. And then in the back there's also like, so this is really a small story. Or is this, oh no, so this is all from Wreck the Halls, and then this is the story that it comes in, so I'm pretty excited. It's going to be a quick read. So then this is the book that I was deciding whether or not I should buy it, because even though I like fantasy, I do like my fantasy with some steam and maybe not as adulty as this one. Plus the book is also a little bit damaged. I don't know if you guys can see, but yeah. So the book that I picked up is The Shadow of the Gods by John Quinn. I picked this up mostly because of Dragon, but also because it got quite a few, well, not quite a few, like a lot of good comments. So I decided to just go ahead and pick it up. It's Norse inspired. It's packed with myth, magic, and bloody vengeance. So I decided to just give this one a try. I'm more of a young adult, new adult fantasy girly, and not necessarily adult fantasy, but we'll give it a go. And then I picked up this one, which is Song of Silver, Flame Like Night. Look at this cover, guys. It is absolutely stunning. So in a fallen kingdom, one girl carries the key to discover the secrets of her nation's past and unleashing the demons that sleep at its heart. Once, Len had a different name. She spends her day scavenging for remnants of the past, for anything that might help her understand the strange mark burned into her arm by her mother in her last act before she died. No one can see the mysterious mark until the night Zen appears at the tea house and saves her life. Zen is a practitioner, one of the fabled magicians of the Lost Kingdom, whose abilities were rumored to be drawn from the demons they communed with. Magic believed to be long lost, magic to be hidden at all costs. Both Len and Zen, those names, guys, Len and Zen. Both Len and Zen have secrets buried deep within. Fate has connected them, but their destiny remains unwritten. Both hold the power to liberate their land, and both hold the power to destroy the world. I think it sounds good. It sounds like a book that I would definitely read, which is obviously the reason why I picked it up. And the cover is really pretty, so bonus points, guys. Now up next, this is one that I picked up when I went to sign my contract to work at the bookstore, and it's the Evergreen Air, book 4 of the 5 Crowns of Occult. This is basically the 4th book from, let's see, the High Mountain Court. The High Mountain Court is the first one, then you have the Witch's Blade, then the Rogue Crown, and then obviously the Evergreen Air. I am currently reading the 2nd book. I did like the first one, not necessarily loved it, but still I picked up the 2nd and the 3rd one. And now I also have the 4th one. And when the 5th one is going to come out, I will probably read that as well. Now, as far as I can tell now, every book is about a different character. So these stories are not necessarily about the same character. So I can probably read this because I don't know any of these characters here. So Nilo, Emberspear, Heir to the Throne, and Ron would never leave the library if they could help it. They certainly never asked for a kingdom or a husband to rule with, but when their mother, the troubled queen, disastrously lights a castle on fire, Nilo knows duty can be put off no longer. No matter how charming everyone else finds Fey warrior Talon Catullus, this is not what Nilo chose. Fighting to save their mother's life and throne, Nilo is astonished when the written word brings them closer than ever to their cavalier new fiancé, but a dark force is rising, which not only threatens their love, but the entire continent. So, yet again, one of the books that I would absolutely love. Also, the cover is really pretty. I liked the first book, like I said. I'm now reading the 2nd book, and so far it's pretty good. So yeah, definitely going to have to read this one when I finish the other ones. Now, this book I have actually already read online, but it was obviously so good that I have to buy an actual copy of it. I first wanted to have the hardcover, but I couldn't wait that long, so I bought the paperback. And that is obviously Fourth Wing. Fourth Wing is one of my favorites at this moment. I have given this 5 stars. So welcome to the brutal and elite world of Basgaiad War College. 20-year-old Violet Sorngale was supposed to enter the scribe quadrant, living a quiet life among books and history. Now the commanding general, her tough as Talon's mother, has ordered Violet to join the hundreds of candidates striving to become the elite Navari dragon riders. But when you're smaller than everyone else and your body is brittle, that is only a heartbeat away. Because dragons don't bond to fragile humans, they incinerate them. With fewer dragons willing to bond than cadets, most would kill Violet to better their own chances at success. The rest would kill her just for being her mother's daughter, like Xaden Rorson, the most powerful, ruthless wing leader of the Riders Quadrant. She'll need every edge her wits can give her just to see her next sunrise. Yet every day the war outside grows more deadly, the kingdom's protective forces are failing, and even worse, Violet begins to suspect leadership is hiding a terrible secret. Everyone at Basgaiad has an agenda, so sleep with one eye open, because once you enter, there are only 2 ways out: graduate or die. I cannot wait until the 2nd one, which is coming out in November, and I am obviously going to buy it. So, really excited. If you guys still haven't read this book, just start, guys. It's really, really good. Then up next are 2 books that are being hyped up. One is The Darkening by Sunya Mara. And the cover, yet again, guys, I don't know what it is with fantasy covers. I love them, except the next one. I'm not really that big of a fan of the next one. But this cover, I love purple. Purple is one of my favorite colors. And then the gold foiling, pretty, really pretty. So once she can face the storm, Vesper Vale is a daughter of revolutionaries, failed revolutionaries. Since the queen sentenced her mother to death by a deadly storm that curses everyone it touches, Vesper and her father have been on the run. So when the queen's soldiers, led by paranoid Prince Dalka, catch up to them, Vesper will do whatever it takes to keep her father safe. Even arm herself with her father's book of dangerous experimental magic. Even infiltrate the prince's elite squad of soldier sorcerers. Even cheat her way into his cold heart. But when Vesper learns there is more to the story of her mother's death, and that of her home, and that her home is in dire peril, she has little choice. Trust the devious prince with her family's secrets, or follow her mother's footsteps into the storm. So yeah, really excited to start this one. I'm peeling off stickers, guys. Whoops. I don't like stickers on my books. So yeah, really excited about this one. It sounds like such a good story. I've heard really great things about it. So also, I like the fact that this is also not the longest story. I think it's about, let's see how many pages. 390 pages, but as you guys can see, let me put it open. It's pretty spacious writing, so I think this is going to be a pretty quick read, probably a day, maybe two. So, and then the last one, this one is being really talked about on TikTok. So this is Powerless by Lauren Roberts. Hunted, Destined for Each Other. I picked this up basically just because of the hype, and I want to see whether or not I like this one. Only the extraordinary belong in the kingdom of Ilya. The elites have possessed powers for decades, gifted to them by the plague, while those born ordinary are just that, banished from the kingdom of Ilya and shunned from society. No one knows better than Peyton Gray, an ordinary posing as a psychic to blend in with the elites, when she unsuspectingly saves one of Ilya's princes, Guy Azer. She's thrown into the Purging Trials, a brutal competition showcasing the elite's powers. If the trials and the opponents within them don't kill her, the prince she's fighting feelings for will if he discovers what Peyton is, completely ordinary. It does sound pretty good, I'm admitting it. BookTok, I think you guys picked up a really good book. This one is about, ooh, pretty, very pretty. So I think this is about, how many pages? Those are acknowledgements. So 501 pages. Now I don't know, is this a point of view type of story, or is this just talking about one person? I think it's multiple. Normally I'm not the biggest fan of multiple point of views. I like just one person talking, and this is supposedly two. And this one, what's with this one? No, this one is just one point of view. So not the biggest fan of having two point of views. I do like having to guess what's going on in the other person's head and not necessarily knowing, but I have recently read a book with two point of views. Two. And I actually really did like it, and that's The Ever King. Guys, read The Ever King by L.J. Andrews. It's really good. I cannot stress enough how much I like that story. So I have now ordered Dark Shores, I believe it is, from her. And I cannot wait until that book arrives. So yeah. Guys, I'm gonna start on my reading because I have so many books I need to finish and so many books on the way, and I actually still have a TBR of 30 books. How am I going to finish all of these I'm now going to finish what's the first one of this series? What's the first one? I forgot the name. I'm now going to finish The Bridge Kingdom, and then also The Witch's Blade, and then I can continue with this one, and then The Rogue Crown, and then I will be slowly getting into all the books that I want to finish. I'm also reading a book on my phone, which I'm filming at now, which is called Hollowed or Hollow? I think Hollowed, which is a retelling of Sleepy Hollow. And I am really excited to read this one the upcoming week because it's Halloween then, guys, and obviously one needs a creepy story. So, well, I don't necessarily need a creepy story, I just want to be a little bit in the fall vibes, and that's it. So yeah, guys, this is basically all the books that I've bought. Let me show you guys again. This is the big pile that I have. Not the best type of showing you guys all the books, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any comments on one of these books that I bought, please let me know. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.